Hi, this is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio. Welcome to New in the Studio. I am excited to have you here, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and my husband and I love to share videos with you on how to make things and new products and all sorts of fun things. So tonight I am going to focus on something I showed you on Saturday, but a separate part of it. So let's go ahead and get started. If you do not have this mini catalog, you need to. So please let me know. And my husband and I both put our names on ours because don't be taking my catalog. So in this catalog, I want to focus tonight again on this painted Christmas bundle. It is so very pretty. And I'm going to show you that. I want to show you the pine cones. We've got the leaves. And interestingly, with this, there are two stamp sets. That's sweet, thank you. Two stamp sets and two sets of dies. Now, these dies have nothing to do with the words, but they are so pretty. And this ribbon is absolutely gorgeous. So, what I'm going to show you is, let me set that aside. So it's on page 18, just so you can have a heads up on that. So the other day we made these. We made this thanks card, and we made this cute card. So we made these two using the Christmas season stamp set. And that goes along with in the bundle. With that one you get these dies right here, which are called they are called the seasonal label dies. Okay, now you can't really see much here, but look at these. I just punched out the ones that actually have words or are good for words, and look at how many options there are. So very fun. I just learned something the other day on how to make something with this little piece. With that little piece to weave ribbon through. So I'm going to save that for like Wednesday, a Wonder Wednesday. So this is what we did the other day.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. So this is what we did the other day. We did the using the Christmas season. So tonight I want to use the other part of that suite, and what that is the Christmas to Remember and these dies. Look at these. Ching ching. Look at these big dies. Well, that doesn't mean very much, right? But let me show you a card I made with them. Oh, isn't that so pretty? And you can see it's got two layers. And I actually die cut it out, and we're gonna take care of it together. But we have two layers, the back layer and then the top layer. And again, here is our seasonal layers dies, and I have on this one our new matte brushed metal adhesive back dots. Aren't those fun? And what a fun little technique here to tie two ribbons together, the gold and the evening evergreen. Just kind of whip them together. Isn't that pretty?
Hey, Barb.
So pretty. All right. So what I want, and I'm going to show you one more thing, and then we're going to make one. I don't know if you've seen these boxes, but they would hold a nice set of cards. They come like this. Dave's looking up the page, so he's going to take care of that.
Or cookies.
Yes, or a cookie, but I decorated it with this suite. Now I did use the bigger pine cones, which came from the Christmas season, but right now when we're going to make a card, we're going to use these little pine cones. They're so cute. Look at these little pine cones. I don't have my magnet on these yet. There we go. These little pine cones are so fun.
Hi, Sandy. Hi, Diane.
Hi, friends. And we have two of the small ones and then one of the larger ones. So, all right. So what I did, I'll set that aside. I'll bring that back in later for you. I am going to grab my foam mat because I ran this through our Stampin' Cut and Emboss. And I realized as I was running it through, I thought, my goodness, I use this thing every day. Every single day I use the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. That would be my number one tool. I do not know how I would live. Uh-oh. Man down. I don't know how I'd live without it. I'm looking for the brush to go on this. This is our Stampin' Pick tool, and it comes with two of these. This is our little pick side with the clay, and then this is the spatula, or it has a pick side here too. So what I'm looking for is a little brush that fits right on this end, which I can't find. So I'm going to use this one. And see all these little holes in here? That's so we can, I think it's probably over on this side, but that's so we can roll it. And the old mat, the one we used to have, was pretty flimsy. This one is a nice firm foam mat. It's okay, love. We'll just pretend that's our take a pick tool. And we'll pull this all out of here. We're good at pretending. Get all those pieces out. I might have to poke a few more out. And funny thing, if the edge of this, if you cut it out, it kind of looks like a dragon, which is a little odd. I don't know, maybe if you were celebrating like Chinese New Year or something, that'd be awesome. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and use this other end.
While Lisa does that, late breaking news, I just checked the order tracker and our first customer order from the new catalog is getting delivered on Wednesday.
And that would be?
Barb.
Barb's is coming on Wednesday. We got to keep an eye on Sandy's because we got to notify her when it's coming because of where she lives. So, all right, got all those poked out. Now, isn't that, ooh, almost all of them. Get that last one out. Isn't that really pretty? I see a couple more little ones. There we go. Move that so you can see it. Isn't that pretty? You see the pine cones, little and the larger ones. Okay, I want to try something. And this I die cut out of white. The detail I did on white. Like I showed you here, I did this one on gold. Which, how pretty is that? And you're going to have to bear with me because I'm going to try something. You know, sometimes I have that idea in my head.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's okay. I have an idea in my head because this is a big piece. So my idea is I'm wondering if we can attach the white to the green, to the evergreen, and then can we cut it in half and make 2 cards? Dave's rolling his eyes like, I don't know. Well, we're going to see if we can. I'm going to roll this a little more here, try to get some more of that out before I know it's just a big die. I could have done this ahead of time, but I would love to talk to you, so we're going to go ahead and do it now. I don't know how this would cut out of the extra or the thick white cardstock. I don't think this would die cut very well because of all the detail in it. So, oops, we got one big piece over here. Let's get that one out. Shake, shake, shake. There we go. And I'm going to poke out some of these others. Something I do sometimes is I just sort of go like this with my fingers, and sometimes they fall out as I do that, and sometimes like that. Just kind of move it. And it didn't. So let's get some more of these out, and then we're going to go ahead and put it on the evening evergreen. So I want to know, what is your favorite stamp set in the mini catalog? Is it a Christmas one? Is it Halloween? Is it fall leaves? Starting to feel a little bit like fall. I don't know. I'm in denial. I'm going to tell you that. What is one of your favorites? Go ahead and type it in the chat. I'm very curious to see. Is it the penguins? Is it a celebration? I'm going to go with celebration also. Is it a celebration one? All right. I am really, the other one was much easier. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. Sometimes you can die cut them or roll them through twice, and that'll make it come out a little bit easier. Or you can put a little shim, a little piece of paper in there, and that will make it thicker so it comes out a little bit easier too. I think because it's some of the pieces are big pieces. It's like lots of little islands here. Dot, 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 dot. All right. Oh, honey, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. All right, do you want to show them
I know everyone wants to know. My favorite is the Pretty Pumpkins bundle.
Ooh, Dave's favorite is the Pretty Pumpkins. I do love those, but I think the penguins are one of my favorites, especially because I just learned how to make a flower pot and animals out of it. So I learned how to make a lot of different things out of the penguins, which I will show you sometime, but not tonight. Okay, I am going to go ahead and go with this, even though I can't get it all out. I would probably run it through again just to get it. Look how pretty that is. It would be prettier. Yeah, okay. It is pretty though. Look at that. I have it upside down even. Because the pine cones sit on top like that. There we go. Okay, I'm going to glue this on, and then I'm going to see if we can cut it in half. What do you think, Dave?
I would cut it the other way.
Oh, this way. I could do that. All right. Do you want to see? I guess we'll just go ahead and glue it on. I was going to say, do you want to see if you can get those pieces out? But I'm not going to worry about it, friends. I'm just going to keep going and using my multi-purpose glue. This one seems to be a little low on glue. We'll try this one instead. It's been sitting in the holder this way, so I'm going to use this side. All right, the other thing I'm going to do is put down my little plastic mat because I don't want to get the glue all over the place. And if I get the glue on this, that's fine. Can I have my glue from over there, love? These are clearly empty. I can pretend that they're doing something, but they're just not. I have a new one that I just opened, so that's really the one I want to use. Here we go. Watch this. Bada bing, bada bang, much better. So I'm just going to put some glue on here. I know I'm doing it the opposite of what you would think, but this piece is so fragile or delicate. I guess it's delicate. There's so many little pieces that I'm going to put the glue on this part, knowing that this glue is going to dry clear. I'm not going to worry about where it's showing. This would be the perfect stamp set or perfect die to use with the
adhesive sheets.
Thank you. The adhesive sheets. All right. Like I said, I'm not going to, it's really hard for me. I'm not going to worry about those. Let's go ahead and stick it on. I'm just going to layer. So it kind of looks like snow on this one. Layer it right on top. Doesn't have to be perfect. And isn't that pretty? And I'm going to use just that foam to push it down so it doesn't stick to my fingers. All right. Now we are going to go ahead and cut this. I want to see if I can make 2 cards because of course I could make 1 card, and I am putting it on the thick cardstock. So the thick cardstock, when I use this as a base, when I use white as a base, I always use the thick because I want it to feel like a good solid card. Okay, now friends, we might cut it and it might totally fall apart, but I don't think that's going to happen. You know what? I'm willing to try it right here with you. So the point I want to make with this is you can cut apart, you can cut pieces of it. I think I'm going to use my scissors. You can cut pieces of it out and use just the greens or use different parts of it. You don't have to use the whole thing because it is big. So I see my line, so I'm going to just go like that. Okay, so we could use this. I'm going to use it like that because we're going to put some words on here. And we're going to put some ribbon and make it look fancy. And right where that is, we're going to cover that with pine cone. So we don't need to worry about it. Okay, and this one could go on this side like that. If I wanted, let's see, like that. I could put words in the middle. You could play with it and get it however you want it to be. Okay, let's get our words. Let's get our words and we will stamp something. So I have die cut out, and what words shall we use? So based on this size, I think I want to use like a smaller one. It kind of needs a mat behind it, but we'll go ahead and cut I'm just going to make a square mat of green. So let's stamp that first. And I was thinking we could stamp in Cherry Cobbler. So let's find some words. Dave's moving, friends. Dave's moving. He's creating. Let's find some words. How about, will this one fit? Love and joy come to you, and may it last through the whole year. Yes. Do you think it should be in that color? What do you
make
get?
Your second one on that color instead of the white.
I see. Okay. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. Is that how it goes? No. Dave says no. Okay, fine. Where's my love and joy? I think it's right there. So let's pick this one instead. This one, you can tell it's new because I don't even have it on the label yet. This one says, have a holly jolly Christmas. Have a holly okay, I won't even go there for you. I'm not a singer. Dave's nodding like, yeah, she's not. That's okay. We all have our talents, and that's not one of mine. So we'll stamp that holly jolly Christmas. I'm going to stamp it in Cherry Cobbler. because my ribbon matches the cherry cobbler. So let's go ahead and stamp that on there. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put this with my adhesive. I'm going to stick this on my evening evergreen so that I have a little bit of green behind it. Otherwise it is just, can you grab my little paper cutter? This one is a little big for my space. This one is just a little bit, there we go. Thanks, love. I bet you wish you had a little assistant. He's not a little assistant, but I bet you wish you had an assistant like I do.
All right, so just to talk about some of the things that are people's favorite. Teresa
Yes.
ordered the penguins. Sandy votes for the penguins. Michelle says, I think the penguin place bundle.
Oh,
Although Delicate Dahlia is a close second.
okay. There we
And
go.
Michelle also says, quite generously, you can keep singing.
Ah! Have a holly jolly Christmas and a happy new year. That's all I know, though. I don't really know all the words, so maybe at Christmas time I'll remember it. But thank you, Michelle. Dave's like, please don't. That's okay.
True.
Not true. I'm just imagining what you're saying there. Of course, we're going to pop this up, right? Have a holly. How can you not sing it when you see that? And of course, we're going to pop on a little bit of our beautiful ribbon here. What do you think? You could cut it in half. Ooh, Delicate Dahlia. That is a pretty one. So what do you think? We could cut it in half, or you prefer the gold? The gold is gorgeous. We're not done yet. We could add some pine cones. Where do we want our bow? All right, let's grab a glue dot. And I think I want it on the side like that. There we go. Okay, so we've got our greens and I think it's pretty. I think I would probably add a little bit here. So here's what I'm going to do. This one is sticking out. I don't want it there. So I'm going to rip it off and add it right there, because I think it needs one more little piece under here. There we go. Oh, now it's like perfect. The thing we want to add are these little pine cones. So the little pine cones are, we don't need to stamp them. We just die cut them. Okay, so we've got a solid and the background. I did die cut a few, and because I feel like we're getting too long, I will go ahead and show you. Here's the large one. Look how, and there's the small one. Look how fun they are. Like I just used on this one, I used crumb cake and espresso, early espresso. So do you think we want to add these? I think so. What do you think? I think we can add a pine cone or two, like right there. Look how cute that is. All right. Nobody answered me, but that's okay. I'm just going to go with what I think. I think I want the big one underneath and the little one on top. That's what we're going to do. But think of all the possibilities with this. You could use gold or silver. You could use silver and blue. How pretty. Can you see that smudge right there? So we're going to cover that up with our other pine cone. There we go. Got some pine cones.
We used to have a bunny named Smudge.
Squirrel. All right. I'm not going to make that other card in front of you because I feel like we've already made it a long time. But what do you think about this one? Do you like it? Would you cut it, or maybe you would just keep it whole? To me, this is very pretty. It's very, I don't want to say busy, but there's a lot going on this card. Let me push all this aside so you can see it. So I like it, and it's probably easier because I didn't cut it, but I think this is pretty. I like it. And then what I really like, I especially like, is this box. I think that is really fun, and I love the gold. And even though like that's a pine cone, you don't really even notice it. And one thing that's fun about this is you can, in these boxes, oh, I put it on upside down. Lovely. In these boxes on the inside, you can decorate here as well. So you can stick something there so you wouldn't see that part of it. Okay. All right, friends, that's what I have to show you, but I don't want you to forget that you have, when you order $50 or more, you do get a stamp set or an item from the Celebration catalog. And again, if you don't have one, oh, this one's Dave's. If you don't have one, please let me know. This paper, I'm just going to say, it like speaks for itself. It is way more gorgeous than it is here. Look, what do you see right there? That's just what we just did. I should have used that paper. How pretty is that? I didn't even think to use that, but that is gorgeous. So everything in here, whether with a $50 or $100 purchase, you get free items. If you order $75, which we have several customers already who we owe these to, we will give you the peppermint gingerbread and peppermint designer series paper for free, just to encourage you or thank you for your order. And let's see what else. The last thing is bingo. Don't forget to sign up for bingo. Is tonight the deadline? No, tonight is not the deadline. Phew. Next Monday is the deadline. And I know some of you are a little skeptical about that it's virtual. I'm not sure how to do that. Let me just tell you, we're going to send you a link, and literally you click on the link and it'll take you where you need to go. So bingo is, you will get 6 bingo cards. So you'll love to get to play bingo. We're going to make 4 cards together, so I'll send you what you need for that. You will only need your ink and sentiment and glue, because I will send you everything else that you need. You are going to receive an over $20 bag, swag bag full of products that you'll be able to use on your cards, some of them. And prizes. The prizes, there are over $100 worth of prizes. So the blackout is a bundle. Wouldn't that be fun to win? I think that'd be fun to win. So I just wanted to tell you those things, and then I think that's it for tonight. Make sure if you're thinking, I said that and then I want to go on more. If you're thinking, wow, I want everything in the catalog, I'm going to tell you just real quickly how to get that. You pay $99. You get $125 worth of free merchandise so you can support your hobby or whatever you may want to do with it. But in addition, right now you get an additional bundle. There are 12 to choose from, or 9 to choose from. Anyway, there are many, many bundles, and the largest is $65, I think. So you could get $185 worth of merchandise for $99. No catches, no pressure, nobody's going to call you. Because actually I was at a conference this weekend, and he's giving me the wrap it up sign, but I was at a conference this weekend, and somebody from the home office, he said, so here is what, if you order that and then you never order again, here's what Stampin' Up! Is going to say. Nothing. Nobody's going to call you, knock down your door. All right, I will wrap that up. I hope you enjoyed my, sometimes we got to try things that we might not try. Like cutting it in half. All right, you guys have a wonderful, today's Monday. Yes, today's Monday. I'll see you on Wednesday for Wonder Wednesday. I've got a fantastic Joseph's coat technique that I want to show you. It is amazing. I can't wait to show it to you. So I will see you on Wednesday. And until then, make sure you like the video, share it with your friends, and order. Get something. Get stamping. Whether you order or not, get stamping. Stamp on. Happy stamping.